I kind of made this funny little pact. Is it a pat or a pact? Pact? To try and go on at least one trip a month. I'm not the biggest fan of traveling, but I know that it's healthy and important. So, campers all dialed in, hooked up, and ready to party. Cheese Master Ron Lewis set up a beautiful little route for us to explore in the Eastern Cuts, based out of Mosier. So tonight, we're gonna bug out and post up in the Mosier public parking spot for a luxurious night in the Millennial Vulcan. Mosier, population 430. Camper van updates. We have reupholstered the seats and put in a new floor. I'm very excited about these upgrades. I think they will make livability and accessibility that much more accessible. Fun fact about the cushions. What's the fact? This material is Cordura that's from Reload. So these were going to be custom painted Reload bags. And I painted this fabric in 2017. So it's kind of cool to use it. Ellie used to sew Reload bags up of canvas that I would paint. Some of those bags are still out there. And maybe you even have one. Mm-hmm. It's so loud. Holy shit. Yo, the fucking train is like 10 feet away from this thing. Operation Camper Pants. I figured out what's for dinner. We're gonna go split pea soup, and we're gonna pour that into the quinoa. What is this? I did a calorie analysis, and I don't know if you want the whole breakdown. You want it? Should I? While dinner is cooking, why don't I go over my packing technique? I prefer the duffel because it opens from the top, which makes easy access, basically a little drawer. And then everything goes in bags. Shoes are in a bag, civilian clothes in a bag. This heavy fucking thing is all riding gear. Dop kit, you can make this from Clumhouse. If you want to learn how to sew, you can make this dop kit, and it's fucking functional. This concludes our simple packing techniques with Dustin Klein. Be sure to check out our other videos on how to fold towels and why brushing your teeth can be fun. How disgusting is that? It's like I'm living in my own pile of filth here. It smells okay, actually. I wouldn't quite say good, but it smells like something. I'm surprised it all fits. Yummy, yummy, yuck. For how much sodium is in this, my first response is it needs more salt. It's got salt. It doesn't taste like it. Today's episode is brought to you by Wantucket Salt, the best salt for food preservation and taste depletion. Check out offer code BLAND15 for 15% off your next order. God, get to the ride already. When you want to be full but don't care how it tastes, Tasty Bites. We've got you covered. Only the finest in bulk food, utilitarian meal eating. That's right, this is the Utilitour, where taste is a frivolous bourgeois concept. We're looking to just fill the belly. How nutritious it is, we are moderately concerned. But ultimately, we are looking for full. I wonder why Doug parked so far away from me. Doug! Why do you gotta park so far away? Wait, Doug and I have both dressed on brand for the space box. Doug, you gotta tell me about your bike.
Weird, huh?
I'm so interested.
So it's a Niner Magic Carpet Ride, full suspension gravel bike, 50mm front and rear. It rides like a gravel bike, feels like a gravel bike. Fully lock it out whenever you want a, regular gravel bike. But when you unlock it front and rear, it just glides. It's tuned for like washboards and small chatter. It's actually pretty amazing. And it's only a pound and a half heavier than my RLT steel bike.
And then what kind of material?
Carbon.
2x.
So it's a GRX Di2 Grupo. Yeah. Carbon hi-fi rims.
Sick. And then have you taken it on anything like rugged yet?
Yeah, so I rode the railroad tracks from Selwood to Lake O.
Good idea.
And took it right down the center. And it was actually pretty amazing. Big rides, I was getting hand numbness, knee problems, back problems. All that little chatter, all that little like hammering on your joints goes away. Check these out. The Di2 has buttons on the side. Change my screens on my Garmin.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
If you're one of them who finds yourself in music, then you're one of them who finds yourself getting high with your friend. Just sit right down and you can be what you want to. And one of my wants is one.
Hey Ron, hey, what kind of cheese would you pair with the Space Box?
With a space box?
Yeah.
A big giant loaf of sharp cheddar from Tillamook, Oregon.
Get high with my friend.
Yeah.
High with my friend.
Yeah.
Whenever I see a pretty girl, I make a big grin. I wish I could come over to me, oh yeah. There's all kinds of friends and they may not be people, but they can. You don't need a person at all to make a friend, oh yeah. A friend, oh yeah.
I see tires and I see rain. I see clowns and I see pain. I don't know any more of it, do you?
Oh yeah.
I love how this climb just turns into somebody's backyard.
Oh yeah.
That was more hill than you could shake a wet noodle at.
Damn hill.
What are you guys eating?
Nutella and peanut butter. Sour gummy worms.
It's all in your head, you're not alone in your bed. That's what this girl said.
Hold on, let me get some incriminating evidence.
And baby, I know it.
Yo, that 5 milligram felt like a 10.
So it, that's what she said. What you feel, you would let
Maybe a 15.
for me to be dead.
Wait, where's my bike?
It's all very clear. Don't you know it? I am sincere. Don't wanna show it. It's all so near. Don't you blow it?
Enjoy these messages while Dustin figures out how to get unlost.
A while you stayed hid in that little hole. Hey, man, we had to.
When you're lost and you're downloading the route while you're doing the route. Oh, I am too stoned to deal with this.
It's here. Don't you go.
Okay, let's try to not go onto the freeway here. I gotta go back. The moon wasn't where my solar predictor was hoping it would align with.
A Wahoo feature I'd love to see is touchscreen for the map. That'd be amazing.
Well, this is what happens when you go ahead and get yourself lost. I blame that caramel. Holy crap. I should have eaten half of it. Duh. Now there's a fuckload of climbing. 2 miles behind them. I feel like it's starting to get dark already. Is that just me? Do I engage blinky light because it's dappled light and unknown roads? Or do I conserve the battery because it could be a long day? I'm so high, I'm so high, I'm so high. Come for the cars, stay for the view. What about an ink that responds to heat? So when it warms up, it shrinks up and therefore letting air flow. And when it cools down, it widens out and closes up to trap heat. But for a jacket, that would be sick. For a base, that would be sick. I call it pucker tech. Cause I'm lost and stoned, we're gonna meet up back in Mosier. Copy that, 10-4, Godspeed, see you then. Boom, 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 over to Mosier. We're just slowly getting on. Oh yeah, maybe this episode could be called Separated from the Pack. How did Optimus Prime do today?
It was really nice. So far, so good.
Yeah, what's a player got to do to get a white one of these? How cool is it to be able to do that ride, and then now I'm gonna walk into my portable studio, living room, command center that looks like a creeper dungeon right now because I'm in don't look at me mode. Post-ride change out, swapped out the socks for fresh wool. Yes, they're dirty. Upgrade the long bottoms, camo casual fleece. Switched out the base layer for chrome merino long sleeve. Super baseline, perfect. I pulled it out of the dirty clothes. I'm gonna be totally transparent with you. I don't really feel much shame about telling you that. I just am wondering why I even bothered to tell you that. Patagonia fleece, chinchilla something, I don't know. Then I'll top it with this Patagonia Nano Puffy. I sure do talk about Patagonia a lot. Maybe, I don't know, somebody should tell somebody. Okay, let's do this. Captain, we have perfect ascension off of the hyperdrive. Permission to commence street level occupational existence. She's having a hard time with the elevation. Attempting to proceed to third gear. Permission to abort third gear. Yeah, player. Sorry for the diesel. What do we do? Captain wants the numbers. If Captain wants the numbers, you give Captain the numbers. And today's Ride by the Numbers brought to you by Apples. Apples, the greatest thing since sliced bread. 3 hours, 40 minutes, 39 miles, and 4,125 feet of elevation. All right, you stay good, you beautiful beast. Found him.
Yes, sir.
Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. You know what I need? Pardon the sound, I know it sucks. I need a bike shop sponsor. I'm looking for a shop that wants to work on my bike, and I'll talk about that shop working on my bike in these videos. If anyone wants to pick up a trade, holler at you, boy. Operators are standing by. Hell yes. That was so much fun. Perfect little adventure to just kind of throw in the mix. Hey, and thank you for being here right now.